Hello students, I am Anita Annamonsi, a student of St. Joseph's Training College, Mandanam. I am here to discuss a beautiful poem by William Wordsworth, lines written in early spring. I hope this video class will help you to understand the poem and enjoy it well. Do you like being with nature? Do you think the natural world affects our happiness? Well, let's see a video. Romantic poetry is inspired by all what we have seen in the video. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet who, with Samuel Taylor Coleridge, helped to launch the Romantic age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Ballads. He is called the poet of nature, and his love for nature can be seen in all his poems. This poem is no exception. Let us listen to the first stanza of the poem. I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a grove I sate reclined, in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. Oh, there are a few new words. Let's find their meanings. Blend means mix. Grove is a group of trees as you see in the picture. Recline means lean or lie back. Sate is the past of sit. It is also an old usage for sat. Now let's get to the next stanzas. To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tufts in that green bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreaths, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Let us look into the meanings. Grief means sadness. Primrose is a pale yellow flower. Tuft, as you see in the picture, is tie or knot. Bower means a shady place under trees. Periwinkle is a bluish flower with 5 petals. Wreath means an arrangement of flowers. Let's try to understand the lines we have read. The poem begins with a lovely description of something melodious in the natural setting of a grove. Yet there is something that makes the poet sad. He says that it is what man has made of man. It is about how human activities affect nature and themselves negatively. Then the poet gives a visual description of different flowers and trees together in a shaded, peaceful place. The poet believes that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. In other words, the poet wants to envision happiness, peace, and well-being of all beings in nature. Now let's try to answer a few questions. Read the questions and try to answer it by yourself. After that, you can check it with the answers given in the next slides. What does the expression I sate reclined indicate about the poet's state of mind? Why does the poet feel sad while reclining in the grove? How does the poet associate himself with nature? And much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. What do these lines convey? Hope you're finished. Let's look into the answers. The poet was in a relaxed mood, enjoying the beauty of nature. The dark thoughts about mankind makes the poet sad. Nature has connected itself to the poet's soul. The poet feels grief while thinking about how cruelly man has separated himself from nature. Now let's go to activity 2 in your textbook. There is an example of visual imagery in the box. The birds around me hopped and played. Can you guess what imagery is from the line? Imagery includes language that appeals to all of the human senses, including sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. What are the different types of imageries? Try to find them and their examples from the poem. Example of auditory imagery. I heard 1,000 blended notes. Tactile imagery. Periwinkle trailed its wreaths. Olfactory imagery. Every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Hope you got the answers right. Now let's move to the activity 4 in your textbook. It is a very interesting activity. It is to write a poem on nature and man in the light of the events occurring around us. Please take your notebooks and try to give words to your thoughts about nature and man in the present age by writing a small poem. Hope you're finished writing. If not, try to do it soon after the class. I'll show you the poem I have written. Hope you've enjoyed the poem. The second half of the poem will be dealt with in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.